that?
Well, I was actually just took my headset off to listen to see if they if they were going to announce the height of the Stillwater big man. He's looks to be pretty darn big.
Yeah, he does.
But it looks like Stillwater's starting number 3 senior Dylan Smith, number 5 junior Aiden Weichbrodt. Good luck with that one. 25 Jack Glenn, a senior. 32 Emmett Longhorn, a junior, and that big man, number 44 Hunter Staton.
Yeah, they didn't provide us with heights and stuff on the rosters.
Sometimes you get Broken Arrow Tigers going with 5'10 guard Cody Nagy, 6-foot guard Ian Golden. Both those guys sophomores. Senior guard Logan Dolan, Jared Barnes, 6'3 sophomore guard, and Caleb Stitka, 6'4 junior.
All right, Tigers are 0-1. They've lost their first game of the season on Tuesday night, 54-45 to Sand Springs. But here we are ready to jump. Stick, who actually played in a state tournament with Catoosa, has moved here. His mother works for the district. Pioneers control it. Dylan Smith with the basketball. Going up, there's the name you want me to check, Weichbrodt. Smith's going to penetrate and cut off, trying to go in the middle. Downside they go to the big man and doesn't get it, but does get fouled. Yeah, Stick comes in 6'4", so this kid's got to be about 6'7", when you think?
I'd say 6'7", 6'8", and he's not light. He's
he's
a good thick body. He's going to be tough tonight.
Hunter Staton. And he got that one down. Good little rotation.
Yeah, we let him catch it that low. It's going to be a long day for us.
Yeah. I remember him from last year playing, but he didn't play very much for him there when he was a junior. He played some and made, was a rebounder and some other things. Maybe played a little defense, but trying to go back door. Can't get it batted around and stepping on the out of bounds line of the Pioneers, so the Tigers are going to take over. Dolan's going to inbounds it.
I think I said this in the girls' game, a bounce pass right there, and we get 2 points. We tried to make a chest pass, and there were arms in the way. Get it down low where there's no hands and arms, and boy, that's an easy bucket. Has a good backdoor cut.
Golden up top, putting on the floor, being pressured. Wanted to go with the crossover, went back the other way. And a turnover. Pioneers going to score that one easily. That was Dylan Smith.
Don't think we set a very good screen on the backside there to get our player open. Oh, no.
No, and he's fouled on the shot. That's what we want.
Yep.
We want to get Dolan free for threes. Started the game with 2 threes against Sand Springs. Tigers led after 1 quarter in that ball game, 12-11, but then things kind of went south for them. So Dolan will get 3 shots there and can make it a 1-point game if he hits all of them. He does get the first one.
Putting our big man back on these free throws says 2 things. 1, we're confident we're going to make some free throws, and 2, we're probably got some pressure coming up here.
See a little press coming. There it is.
A little 2-2-1. I like it.
Got 4 in the backcourt. Almost token. Smith breaks that one pretty easily. That's the game plan right down there, isn't it?
He traveled.
Hunter Staton shuffled his feet. Officials just looking up top, make sure there's no contact. You get that close in there, Mick, and you just sometimes don't see the feet.
That's right.
Backdoor stick guy, and he got it down.
Nice pick and roll right there.
Just like you draw it up, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a good finish.
It'll be interesting because we're going to see some guys from the JV game playing in this varsity game. Tigers battling around in there on the floor, and they pick it up. Dolan with a loose ball. got Golden on the wing, goes to him, puts it on the floor, going to penetrate, go up, doesn't go. Defensive pressure in there by a Longhorn.
Tough angle. He was coming in from that baseline side and just didn't have a good angle to finish.
In the wing, Palmer putting pressure on, kicking back out. Penetration, losing the handle on it. They wanted to foul, but didn't get it. Here comes Golden. Golden's going to push. Oh, that one not going to go down, and coming up with the loose ball rebound.
A little late on that.
Pioneers.
Nagy was there for that offside layup on the fast break, and he got too deep, and the pass was a little too late.
Got to just create that right angle for not only the pass, but for the shot.
Yeah.
Doesn't go.
Barnes on the rebound.
Yep. Little crossover. Nagy's going to take it on in. Going to kick it out. Stolen. Couple turnovers in a row. Still can't hit.
Yeah, it's going to be a different look for the Tigers this year. We've got 4 brand new faces.
Yes.
Out of the starting 5.
Well, actually 5 brand new faces on the starting 5. What do we got? Oh, offensive foul. Pushing around in there was the big man, Hunter Staten.
Dolan didn't start last year.
Dolan did start. No, he came off the bench and didn't play a lot.
Wow.
I mean, he played.
Yeah.
He played enough, but he wasn't. He'd come in when the Tigers, needed some shots and hit some threes and grab that kind of play. So it's a completely different team. 14 of the 15 players that were here last year are gone.
Wow.
Oh, standing on the sideline. Golden kind of lost where he was. Thought the court was a little wider. Thought he could play all the way to the wall. It's a whole different game. Play to the wall and just no fouls. Nothing's called.
Yeah, with our youth, we're gonna see our fair share of frustrating turnovers and missed opportunities. But hopefully we learn from it and grow.
3 from the corner and another offensive rebound, but can't get it to go. Here comes Golden. He's going to push, going to get shut off, and spin around. Could have almost been a hold.
Absolutely.
Nagy for 3, got it. Tigers take the lead on that three-pointer. Golden found the open man.
Good penetration and kick. It's a fun way to play right there.
You were mostly the recipient of the kick. That's why you thought it was fun. Because that would be you standing over there all by yourself in the corner. Boom.
It takes a good guard to even find you, though. Appreciate every one of those passes they gave me.
Staten ties this ball game up.
He's got 6 of their 8.
And why not? Just
none
keep
of them
going to him.
None of them have been outside 2 feet.
Well, Nagy took it right at him. Or excuse me, Golden took it right at him, and Golden gets pushed. What's the whistle? Let's see. They just tripped, and so they stopped play.
Not sure if any words were spoken, but I know there was a look right there, and I think that's part of what the official was saying.
Golden felt like he got pushed and tripped, I think, and the official coming in there and say, hey, it's an accident. Let's play on. They're going to try it again. Pioneers have yet to hit one, but they get that one. That one goes down. It belongs to Garrick Martin. Tigers with some new blood in there, and he can't hit it. Simon Blair couldn't finish.
I think that one surprised him. It deflected. Wasn't meant for him, but it ended up in his hands. Just wasn't quite ready.
Simon Blair, I'm going to say it now. He's got the name of an MI6 agent. he's got to be some guy in a Bond movie. Simon Blair.
His dad's a teacher here in the district for us. Great family.
They like playing that. They They got two of them inside. They'll put one at the high post there and just jump it down. Then when the help comes up. Seems like they'll go to Longhorn at the elbow. And there's another three, doesn't go. Nope, now they're going to get Barnes with a push.
That Barnes was the recipient of that push.
Oh, push, yeah.
His red face tells me just how hard he had been working for about 10 seconds there. My goodness, that was a wrestling match down there. But he was in good position.
Staten gave him the shove, and that's his second here in the first quarter. Penetration
Nice
just off.
kick.
Oh, Barnes walked, I think.
I think
So what
got
are
it.
they
Got
gonna
it.
say?
I think the push in the back caused the walk.
Okay.
So
That's what they got, push. Stillwater coach Davis asking for, hey, where's the travel?
well, we got a young team sticking close here early. I'm going to attribute some of that to the intelligence of several of these kids on the floor. A lot of them are good students.
A lot of sophomores, Barnes being one of them. He was kind of, his first varsity game. Had a lot of fouls, did he?
I was talking to his mom out in the lobby before the game, and that's the exact thing she talked about, how embarrassed he was and they were that he used all 5 of them. That's not typical of him, but he's in a new spot and he's learning.
It's kind of like, vote early, vote often. He got early, foul often kind of thing. Bless his heart. But he's come back at it. Hit a couple free throws there to give the Tigers the lead, I believe. Nobody tied it up. Nope, give him the lead. 12-11, BA. Late here in the first.
Full court man-to-man pressure.
Pioneers are going to have to change things now that their big man has 2 fouls.
Nice.
Turnover. Worked for the Tigers.
Hold it, George.
Ooh. I think George got to kind of gave me a light against PCO in that JV game. Is up and down, and Barnes gets a trip there. Jared Barnes picks up his second already here in the first, so he's going to come and take a seat. It's tough whenever, in the freshman games, and you can do anything you want, everything you want, these kids, and then you come up here and things change a little bit. Oh, that's a travel.
Yep.
His feet slid.
No, it's a learning curve. That's the frustration that I know Coach Wallace and his staff are prepared for. These kids, you're right, they were used to playing 15-year-olds that were the same size and speed that they were. Now they're out there with some 18-year-olds, and one particular young man on the floor is quite a bit larger.
Yes.
Stronger. And, they'll get used to it. They'll eventually get to where it won't phase them at all. Just under a
up
minute.
top now. Little crossover.
Nice,
Inside the stick, a nice find by
my
Blair.
Goodness, guys.
Got to kick it out. Ooh. Tigers turn it over. That one doesn't go.
Boy, Steve, I try not to say too much about the officials, but boy,
Martin.
poor Sticka
got bumped around quite a bit. You just get a feeling, he's a big body for the Tigers. He's going to have to absorb some of those things probably.
Yeah, but there's going to be a little bit of.
Oh, there he got it, one on the back.
There's going to be a little bit of pushing here and there, but
yeah,
when the guy with the ball in his hands getting pushed,
knocked around quite a bit too. Yeah,
that should be an easier call.
Martin was clear up who that's called on. It's called on 12 or 21. Wagner is 12. I thought they were calling it on 21. Garrick Martin. They're going to clarify this. $30 well, almost 31, 30.92. So 31 seconds. Got something worked out. Let's see what we can figure. We're down there talking about it, but we're not real close to him. 12-11. Tigers in the lead. Let's see if they can. They're going to hold for one and get that last shot off.
Ten seconds.
Going in too much traffic there. What do you think? He's surrounded, but he's going to get the call.
Yeah, it's tough. He's got the ball in his hands with just 2-3 seconds left. Yeah. He's trying to make something happen, but he drove in there, and there's a crowd in there. They were all waiting.
It was a sea of blue.
Yeah.
Sea of blue.
That's one where I think his teammates got to.
Yeah, got to yell at him.
Hey, open him. Move to get open. Yeah.
Yep. Eight-tenths of a second. Let's see if Tigers, it's got to be touch and shoot. Three ball on the way, just short. Tigers lead at 12-11. We'll take a 1 minute break as we go into the second quarter after this.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
Whatever. (12-11) ball game, and Tigers need to take advantage of the big man being on the bench. That Hunter Staten, the 6'7", thickly walled young man, senior for the Pioneers, who himself kind of looks like he could be a Pioneer. Going out there and on the prairie and setting up a campsite. Big man.
Well, they turned up the pressure when they took him off the floor, which a lot of teams do.
Yeah, makes
when
sense.
When you go small, you push, go do some full court pressure. We had a turnover or two.
Yeah.
As a result. But yeah, you're right. We got to take advantage. We had a few missed opportunities there in the first half. A couple easy shots that we got to get to fall for us.
Physical game right now. Dolan's going to take a three right here. Pioneers with a rebound. Officials are letting them play a little bit too, Mick, I think. There's another fellow that's pretty handy inside for him, but Glenn couldn't get that one to go. There's a kick.
Yeah, you can see the difference in age and experience. The Stillwater team's a lot more physical, stronger.
Dolan going to take another one. This little deeper can't get it either.
Nice
rebound by Sticka, and he laid it in.
Nice.
Went up and got it without going over the back. Just kind of jumped to the spot. In those deep threes, they're going to come off a little farther. Oh, there's that push.
We had good position down there too. We didn't need that.
Arthur with the foul. Ryan Arthur. So that answers the mystery question for us, I think.
Nice steal.
Nice steal. Good anticipation. And here goes Nagy, going to lay it in with the left hand and get it. Anticipates, jumps into the passing lane, nabs the bounce pass, and goes all the way.
Not a very good pass, but it was good alert defense on Nagy's part.
They like their job collapsing in there on the Tigers inside. Ball slapped away from behind. Blocked by Sticka. Pioneers get it back. Driving and getting the bucket. was Glenn, and he's going to go to the line and shoot one. Dolan with the foul. Logan's grown a little bit over the summer. Gone from about 6'1" to 6'5", so he's seeing some time inside a little bit more, especially on the defensive end.
Well, that's one I'd like to see him back off of that, because Stick had done such a good job of pushing that guy to the baseline and not fouling. I thought that was going to be a difficult shot for that young man to make.
I said the bucket was good. I thought he made it, but obviously not. Foul before that.
Kick it. Goodness. Nice.
Oh,
goodness, what a move.
Stick out. Did you like how he kind of used the elbow to get a little bit and get a little move in there to help create separation?
I wasn't going to mention the elbow, but
well, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't. I didn't think it was illegal. It's just he created space with it.
And
heck of a move.
He got the big guy's momentum going one way, and he went the other.
And the big guy returns the favor at this end.
Stutton says, "I'll show you that I can do that too." That's good to see good big men just make good, simple big man moves.
Got to get an illegal screen on Stick. I didn't think he moved, but I guess they're saying he must have popped out there.
You know what's unfortunate right there, and Coach will probably fix this in the coming weeks, is that's the guard's fault.
Yes.
We got somebody coming out to set a screen, and you take off too early before your teammate has time to get set. They'll call it a moving screen.
Or if you don't force your man into the screen enough. You know,
yes.
if you're too far out. Stick a good play there, slaps the ball away. Golan's got it in the corner. Here come the Tigers.
Good pass.
Nagy's going to, oh, yes, he is going to take the three. I was anticipating it was short. Pioneers with the rebound. They're going to come this way now quickly. They're spinning it up. Here comes Smith with a basketball. Dolan gets back and slows that down. Nice steal again. That's another great anticipation and a good steal up ahead. Golan is going to be just a little too far. Couldn't run it down. Slips and falls into the stanchion, but he's okay. Nagy had the steal, just threw the ball a little too far ahead, and checking in for the Tigers to a little Tally. Thought Tally had a good game in the opener. Wearing number 23 for the JV kids. That number will be reserved for Quintevin Cherry whenever he gets here to the basketball team. Of course, Cherry, the other quarterback for the Tigers, the running quarterback. We talked to Robards at halftime, the passing quarterback for the Tigers and the guy that started every game. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a hold there on Simon Blair, reaching around and grabbing Staten.
I think he lost sight of the ball and thought that was a shot attempt. He went to block out, and it was a pass instead.
Well, he had to see over or around Staten, and it's not easy to do.
Tell you what, we got some sophomores that are going to take some lumps today.
But those sophomores, with the help of a couple of upperclassmen, lead at 18-14. Miranda Gibbons holding her side, walking by us. She took a shot late to the girls fighting for a loose ball. Actually had a jump ball, and they both kind of collided, and Miranda got the worst of that.
Boy, what an asset to have a big man that can make free throws.
You wonder, is he going to stay home and play? Penetration. Not wanting in the corner. Knows what he can do. Here we go. We're going to take this one. Oh, going to get a travel on Golden. Good defense by the Pioneers. Tigers lead it by 2. You know, you like having Blair being able to come off the bench there and give you some good defensive help down there, down low.
Right, and he's going to do that. Blair's one of those kids. He's grown a lot. I think his dad told me he's grown 5+ inches here in the last year or so. So he's shot up there, and he only put on about a pound. Yeah. with those inches. So nice,
nicely
athleticism.
played in there by Tally to tap that one away. Blair's going to take it from the short corner, and it goes. Hey, there we go. Nice touch, Simon Blair. There are some sophomores that can play on this basketball team.
Yeah,
my goodness. That class is deep. Undefeated last year as freshmen. That's a travel. And the official must have heard me because he called it right away after I mentioned it.
Yeah, this sophomore group with a couple freshmen that are suited up and out here already, they are just going to add to what this Broken Arrow Tiger team has and going to make for an exciting basketball program over the next several years.
Yep. Blair again, feeling confident right now. Simon Blair's got the last 2 buckets, and he does have a mid-range jumper, I would say. Yeah, lost art in basketball these days because kids come out, hey, I just want to practice 3.
Yeah. No, he's not going to be out on the three-point line, trust me.
Daddy's convinced him otherwise, huh, maybe? That's a good block out and a rebound.
Look at these guys. Look at 4 guys right there around the bucket blocking out for the Tigers. That'll make Coach Wallace happy.
Oh, scoop-de-doop coming in. Blair couldn't get it. Going to go back to the Tigers. Golden thought he had something there. Nice little spin action. And that spin just kept Golden from grabbing it. Spun out of his grip as he had the offensive rebound.
Tell you what, we block out like that defensively the rest of this game, and I like our chances.
You know, that's why it's good matching up against 2 big men that are pretty talented. And, hey, if we want it, this is what you're going to have to do, especially with Stick on the bench right now. In the corner for 3. Knock it down for Dylan Smith. Tally for 3 doesn't go. Nice rebound. Oh, another offensive rebound. And it's going to go to the line. Simon's going to go to the line. Simon Blair's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
People come watch these Tigers play. They're going to see a couple of old school postmen for the Tigers. Sticka and Simon Blair's even further throwback than Sticka. As I look at Blair and I think of a Kurt Rambis.
Well, I think also more of you because that mid-range jumper. I think of a Jack Sigma.
Yep.
Didn't hold it as high as Sigma did above his head, but of course he just showed it high above his head on that arching free throw he made. So who have the last 6 points gone to? But your sophomore Simon Blair. Now you can't say sophomore because there's 4 on the court right now for the Tigers, and they're joined by a senior, Dolan. 3-point attempt on the way for the Pioneers. Doesn't go. Blocking out again. Going to go off the hands of Jack Glenn, who is being boxed out by Dolan.
Good hustle by Dolan. Long shot, long rebound.
Blair with a pick. Nagy with the drive. He's going to take it all the way. He's going to go up. He's going to get called for a charge.
Yep.
Nice defensive play in there.
Well, a young guard's got to see where that help is coming from, which it came from the corner. We had a Tiger out there in the corner. I'm not sure who that was open, but hopefully later on in the year he'll find that guy. We'll be able to knock down that shot.
Glenn's going to take that all the way. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 1 or 2. Again, trying to give Glenn points he didn't get. Dolan with the foul.
It's his second.
Let's see if they make a change for him right now with 2 personals. Not wanting to pick up that 3rd before the half. That one's short. So Glenn might be a little tired the way he shot that free throw.
Yeah, a little frustration after the shot too, so that one looked much better. Nice look.
Tigers get a chance to practice their underneath plays. You know, early in the season, it's always nice to run them, see what you can and can't do, and figure which ones work for you and which ones don't. And when you start the play before the kid has the ball, well, nothing's going to work. If your inbound guy doesn't have the ball, the play's not going to work, Mick.
Yeah, well, they had a substitute over. The coach got his arm around him. They thought he was coming in, and the official held up the play for that, and then the guy didn't come in.
Tricky. See how they're pulling that penetration all the way. Took it at the big man and got it to go down. Tally with the points.
Good. What a confident play. You're going up against a 6'7", 6'8" kid. Just take it right to him. I like it.
Oh, Dolan picks up his third foul. Oh my gosh. Staten gave him a look whenever he's like, what are you doing, pesky young man? Oh, Dolan picks up his third. Now they're talking to each other. I don't know what about. But don't you know you can't hold me down? I weigh 240, you weigh 160, maybe.
I'm telling you, that kid's got some confidence. You can just see he released that free throw and was turned and ran the other way. He knew it was going in.
You know, you wonder about some of those big kids like that get over there. Oh, risky pass, good catch. Try to go back in, Tigers lose it. Dolan don't want to pick up his fourth. He gets out of the way. But, you know, a big kid like that, you wonder if he's, the way he shoots free throws, you wonder about his outside touch.
Yep.
But if you just can't use him there right now because of what they've got to do offensively.
And he may be a kid.
Three-point basket. Oh, and the Tigers have battled so hard, and in these last few possessions, costing the lead. 36 seconds to go, and here comes Dolan. Now back over to Nagy.
Stillwater's gone to a 1-3-1 half-court trap, and that's what's caused us to not get a good look the last several times down.
Kind of rushed it, got in a hurry both times. There was the foul and the free throws, then the three-pointer.
What was our biggest lead right there, Steve?
Oh, you would test me on that, but I think we were up by 6.
5 or 6, that's what I thought. Yep.
And now it's turned 2 the other way. So you're looking it down. He's got a 30-second timeout to draw something up and try to I'm thinking, going to try to set something up for Dolan, get a three-point shot. Yeah, or if you can spin Blair off and let him get an easy one down there, but it's going to be hard to do. But why not go at, if Staten's going to be in, why not go at him and get a foul on him in these final few seconds?
Yeah, I look for our guards to maybe penetrate and kick. 1-3-1, the defense is vulnerable in the corners, baseline corners and up top corners, and get a good shooter spotted up in one of those areas and get a guard that can penetrate and kick. We might be able to put one in right here at the buzzer.
Well, he brought Barnes in, maybe looking for something as well. So here goes Dolan spinning him around and got him out there in the corner.
Missed him.
Just a little late. Barnes is going to take one from the elbow. Doesn't get it.
Oh,
crashing. Barnes crashes, kicks it back out. Dolan with 1.5 seconds left. Oh!
God, that hit
Bounced
the rim
down
3 times.
Thought he's going to get it. Tigers are going to go to the locker room 28-26, and we'll take a break. And I'll be back to speak with the girls' head coach, Mike Dooney, right after this. Mick's cleaning it off for you.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. It was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
All right, welcome back to Game 4 of the 2018 BA Classic. I'm here with Coach Mike Dooney. And Coach, the boys had the lead, but now they're trailing by 2, 28-26. They were up by 5, and turnover and a foul and a three-point basket, and that's what happens to you.
That's what happens when you're young like that. Every possession matters, and those young kids don't value it as much.
All right. Now, let's talk about your game again. 0-2, but I tell you what, the way your girls play and scrap and their aggressiveness, and they do not quit. Those kids do not quit, and I love what you're instilling in that team.
Well, that's been the point of emphasis since I've got here, is teaching them how to work hard. And I think the sign of a really good coach is how hard the kids play. And the greatest compliment that a coach can get is that your kids play hard.
And it's for the whole time. You know, they're in game 1 against Sand Springs, they were down, kept playing, no matter, how far they were down. In this one, towards the end, down, but still kept battling and going after it. So that's what you like to see, isn't it?
Absolutely. And that's something I don't have to question with my team. And the two things I tell them that I have to have from them that is a non-negotiable is their effort's got to be great and their attitude's got to be great. I don't coach effort, I don't coach attitude. They either give it or they sit.
Let's talk about what you do, Coach, and that's for what kids need to do when they see what the defense is doing in a certain situation. And that's how your offense works, isn't it?
So what we run is a read and react, and it's difficult to learn. So when we first put it in and install it, what we're teaching the kids is not a bunch of plays. We're teaching them how to play. So it takes a while to learn the different habits, when to cut, how to cut, when to screen, when to set ball screens, and it takes a while, but it's unguardable once you learn all the habits.
And what you're going to see is probably, what you're hoping anyway, is by January, a team that knows what they're supposed to be doing, how those habits are created, and it's just going to be a different basketball team, and results are going to be different for you.
What I love about it is it's unscoutable, and I've had other coaches tell me that, because they'll put one thing in, and then we have the backdoor cut for it, or they put another thing in trying to stop the thing they saw on film, and we have a read to go against it. So that's why I like it. Now, it takes a lot of control out of the coach's hands, so that's why a lot of coaches don't run it, because it is giving the power over to the players to make the right reads, and that's scary as a coach. We like to have control. I like my players to have control.
So, yeah, what you can't emphasize, hey, you were supposed to screen and cut here, but you can emphasize that, but that's not like a play saying, hey, you were supposed to throw over here, and so you emphasize it a little different, right?
So our emphasis is just make good decisions, and the emphasis is play hard, and you can't be wrong in our offense. So that gives them freedom. You're not going to make a mistake. You just make a different read.
Did you have a mentor that taught you this offense, or is this something that you just hey, let's try this?
So Rick Torbett is the inventor of the offense, and he's real big into PGC. I go to a lot of the PGC clinics, and personally I've sat down and talked about 8 hours with him, but he's got a lot of videos where I first watched and learned it. And he basically, what he did is he sat down and he got all of the best offenses and brought them together and said, what are the best actions to bring in, and how can I make it where it's seamless, where it transitions together?
So then what you're saying is that you can watch a YouTube video and do your plumbing, but you can also watch video and become a high school basketball coach.
That's right, absolutely.
Just kidding, of course, it takes a lot more than that. So tell me let's talk about some of your girls and what you saw out of them today, and maybe even going back into Tuesday's game, and what you like about how the progression is from, maybe early in the preseason to where they are now.
I just love how hard we're working. One of the staples of my teams that I love to see, nothing fires me up more than whenever I'm seeing kids dive on loose balls or take charges, and that's what we try to emphasize is those are hustle plays, those are effort plays. You can't coach those up. That's just desire out of the kid. And one of the Edmond North coaches in the hospitality with me just now, and he says, your kids are just so aggressive. They're athletic, but they play so hard. And for a coach, that's the ultimate compliment you can give to another coach. So I love that. In our Sand Springs game, we were down by a lot. We didn't give up. We fought back into it, cut it within 3 points, and then we just don't know how to win those games yet. Winning's hard. It's very hard, especially at our level. And these young kids in the second half, once we have all of our stuff in, are going to know how to win. Right now, we're not ready to beat top 10 teams, and that's what that Edmond North team was. They're a top 10 team. They've already had top 5 ranked teams beat this year. So they know how to win, and we don't know how. We got a lot of sophomores right now, that we're trying to teach how to win. And second half, I think they'll get there.
You guys hit a couple of threes and got some shots knocked down. You cut the lead to 1, and still then it's that getting over that hump and carrying it on through, wasn't it?
That's absolutely right. And I get a little excited on those because I know within our offense where those threes are going to come from. So when they are seeing the floor right and making the right decision and getting to those kids, I'm yelling before the kid even has the ball out of their hands because I know it's a bucket, because we track these kids every single day. I know if they're open, they're probably going to hit 1 or 2 of them. So when they're wide open like that, like Hines and Tella, I knew both those buckets were going in.
Yeah, and Tella, who's Canisius Harding, most you don't know, she goes by Tella with your team.
Yeah.
But she had a tough night, but she bounced back today and played. His shots off the ball pretty well.
And that's right. She had a tough night against Sand Springs, but one freedom I give them is if they're a green light or a yellow light shooter, they have the freedom to shoot the ball when they're open, and I have 100% confidence in them. They do their work in practice. They have my confidence. I'm letting them let it fly as much as they want.
So Miranda Givens, now I saw she was walking up here and she's holding her side and battling for a loose ball. They had a tie up and she got the worst end of that deal when the girls hit the floor.
Right.
She gonna be all right?
We hope so. I haven't actually talked to the trainer yet, but she was grabbing at her ribs and saying it was hard to breathe. I'm hoping she's all right. We're going to need her.
She got hit in the abdomen Tuesday as well, didn't she?
That's right.
Yeah.
She's so long and lanky that it's easy
it's just
to
a
get.
big spot right
That's
there.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, it's a long spot. But let's talk about her and what she can do, having a girl that size that can bring the ball down the floor for you and help you out when she needs to.
It's so hard to guard, and some of the things that we were trying to exploit is she's a guard that is 5'11". That is really difficult to guard for anybody. And when they're guarding her with a post player, we like to bring her out on the perimeter. We'll run a 5 out and let her take that post player off the dribble. And she's able to shoot it, so you can't just sag off of her. I don't know if you noticed in that game, there's a couple of players we had a scout on that didn't shoot the ball well, so we just stayed in the paint on them.
Yeah.
So she's not that kid. She'll knock it down. She's a yellow light shooter for us. So if she's got the ball open, she's going to let it fly. She's going to make a lot of those shots for us.
Talk about how you know who your red light, yellow light, and green light shooters are and what charting you do during practice.
During practice, we chart everything. We have managers charting, or we have the gun or dishes. We have 3 dishes that'll spit out the totals when they're on the dishes, and we've had coaches sitting there with charts. So we practice in the morning time. That's our shooting practice, and we get up. At the preseason, we were getting up close to about 300 shots a day, and we were tracking every one of them. If you're a red light shooter, that means you shoot 33% or lower from the three-point line for us. If you're a yellow light shooter, you're shooting 33% to 50%. If you're a green light shooter, you're shooting above 50%. Green light means you have the green light to shoot the ball anytime you want to from any distance.
All right, and you had some shooters that were red or yellow light and now are yellow or green light, right?
So at the beginning of the year, we had 1 green light, which was Hines, and then we had 1 yellow light, which was Tella. And then now we have 9 yellow light shooters, and we're about to get 3 more green light shooters.
All right, well, I'm expecting you guys to shoot lights out one of these days, and it's all going to happen. It's all going to click. Coach Dooney, thanks for joining us, and I look forward to watching you guys all season long because I love the way you play.
Thank
you. Things are going to be turning around as far as the W's and L's go. I know
That's
that.
right.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
Coach Dooney has gotten up. Coach Mickey has sitting back down. We're ready for second half basketball. Let's see if Tigers can go in and score. They have possession to start the no, I take that back. The kids in blue, Stillwater have possession. Let's see what they can do to build this lead. They trail at 28-26. This is the 2018 BA Classic. Mickey Replogle alongside me, Steve Cowan. There's a pass that's going to be stolen. So, I thought we had it. No, the scrap on the floor. What do we got? Timeout right away. So we start, and then we take a rest after 13 seconds because we needed it. So, Mick, what do you think? What are the Tigers going to need to do? I'm sure this is going to be a short one.
Well, they're going to have to do all those little things for sure. Blocking out, hand in the shooter's face. You know, guard your man. That one of those last threes of the half there. I don't know if we got mixed up or got caught up, but we weren't guarding the kid that hit the three in the corner. And you know, a good shooter's going to make those when he's unguarded. So we're, you know where your man's at, block out, take care of the ball offensively, and find a way to get good shots. I think looked like first half we're good enough shooters. We're going to make the majority of those. So just get ourselves in the right position, and I think we'll hang tight there if we can do those things.
Little safe inbounds pass there for the Pioneers. Find the big man up top. He's moved back down to his customary position on the block. Smith's going to go inside. Glenn's going to put it on the floor, going up and doesn't score. Sticka battles in there and gets the rebound.
Goodness.
Here comes Golden. Tigers slow it back down. Nagy this side, getting pressured. Golden on the floor, looking for some dribble penetration. He just can't find any. Backdoor cut by Barnes, but can't get the ball to him. Well defended. Golden gives up a Sticka, and Staten there with the rebound. Seems like Smith, though, has the ball in his hands most of the time and running things to the Pioneers. Glenn scores that one, going up over Barnes.
Twice he has been open. Last time he missed, this time he didn't.
He's a good compliment, I think, to Staten with his size.
He really is. Solid.
Nagy penetrates, picks up the dribble. Barnes doesn't want the three. Going to give it up to Dolan, who's going to take it. Misses, battling in.
Nice, Jared.
Barnes gets the rebound and gets the foul on Glenn.
Barnes came in from the wing when that shot went up. A lot of players aren't going to go in and try to get that offensive rebound from that far out, but he did and got a foul. It's good.
Great anticipation, seeing where the ball is going to go. One dribble. Dolan now is going to penetrate, going to pull up.
Nice.
Little floater there, got it. Off the glass. Talk about your old school play.
I like that. So he had the perfect angle, and probably a good choice to not go in there because Staten was waiting on him.
Yeah, nice pass down in there from Glenn to Staten, and Dolan kind of lost sight of him. As the pass just went over his outstretched arms as he went one way and could have come back the other.
Yeah, he got to watching the ball. Penetration kind of hurt.
Going to be a push on Emmett Longhorn.
I wouldn't want to have to guard Ian Golden. Kid is quick with the ball.
Either way, too.
A lot of kids are quick, but to be quick with the ball in your hand is a added bonus for our team. That's for sure.
And the nice thing about that, he's going to be around for a couple more years.
Yes. Kid's got a lot of skill.
Dolan's open again. Nice screen by Barnes. Short. Smith with the rebound for the Pioneers. Going the other way. Looking to get Staten established inside. Kicks it out to the three-point shooter. Doesn't go, but he gets his own rebound as that one was short. And Golden gets the steal, and then he gets fouled. So Whitebrot had missed the three, got the rebound, and then swiped from Golden.
Golden ran at him when he shot that three and then wasn't in position, which a lot of coaches want you running at the shooter, but he missed and got his own rebound. That's what the coach doesn't want.
Yeah, if you're going to run at him, be ready to run back the other way as quick as you can. Because he's still got to come down after he shoots.
Yeah.
It's just hard to do.
Every good shooter occasionally misses a shot. You got to be ready for that one.
Tigers on the short end of a 4-point game right now. Stickett just can't get the handle on it right there. Good little pass. Just a little low. Stickett looks like he may have got poked in the eye. Going to have a tie-up. It's going to be Broken Arrow's ball underneath. Nagy's going to inbounds. Stick setting the screen for Golden. Almost gets plowed over. Nagy behind the back dribble. Now gives it up to Dolan. Dolan's going to take a three as this guy was stripping and he hits it. May have a word for the man that was defending him, or trying to get to him anyway.
That was good ball movement right there by the Tigers. Finding that open man.
Smith penetrates, is going to score. Easy layup, nice little body control to get around Sticka. Here comes Nagy. Pulls up. Dolan up around the circle at half court. Nagy penetration, just got to Barnes. Barnes just can't get it, and they're going to call a travel. Interesting call there. Thought it was more of kind of a loose ball. Didn't get the handle on it when he grabbed it.
A lot of times those fumbles aren't walks. Or he might have had the control just long enough to call that.
One call that gets me, or the one no call that gets me sometimes, when somebody throws the ball to you and you hit it with one hand and put it on the, you know how you like stop and put it on the floor, but then pick it up and then dribble again. To me, I'm always thinking, ooh, are you sure?
Yeah. Well, that's a great defense right there. We got a 5-second call. Nagy, I think, was defending right there.
Yes, he was.
Good job.
Oh, Barnes gets run over. Nagy's going to take the three. Can't get it. Barnes hustles in and gets the rebound.
Oh, give it
Not
to
the
him.
first time. Oh, it was there, and he just
right look, bad pass.
Yeah, got a little late with it and then rushed it.
Yeah. Steve, all three of our missed three-pointers this half have been short.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a leg fatigue thing or not, but
They go up. Barnes
nice.
and stick a battle for it. You like that. They're going to say it went off Barnes. Or I'm sorry. I said Barnes and Sticka. That would be two Broken Arrow boys. Staten and Sticka were going after it, and it goes off Staten. Sticka's going to come to the bench. Simon Blair, who had a nice little 2-minute session in there where he scored a couple of buckets, got a key rebound, and maybe he drew an offensive foul even.
Yep. Arthur's in the game as well.
Three not down.
Don't let him out. Don't let him out.
Let him out and then try to bump him a little bit. Oh, nice hands over there by Blair, but he's going to come in and foul. He tipped that just enough where Staten couldn't get a clean look from under the basket as they had him.
Do we play Stillwater home and home?
No. They're not in our conference.
I was going to give you some homework, find out where he's going next year, because he's got a good game.
I'm sure a little Google would take care of that for us. But basketball signing day, they have an early one in November, but another one is in April. So the deadline to sign, if you didn't sign that first one in mid-November is done. Nice. Oh, he was looking for a cutter. Wasn't there. Dolan's going to take the three. That's on its way and good. Timeout, Broken Arrow. We'll take it with him. Tigers trail right now in the third quarter, 36-34.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
(36-34) as you see it there, and the cheerleaders get done with their Little shout out for a couple of Broken Arrow cheerleaders who earned regional recognition. Brenna Humphrey and Maddie Farlow, both all region. Brenna made All-State and will cheer in the All-State game. So congratulations to those two girls, both on being all region, then Brenna earning All-State. Here we go, back at it. Pioneers basketball. Smith's going to put it on the floor, go to the left side. Guard by McCurdy. He's going to dish off. A little low pass, can't be handled. Almost thought about a three. Penetration, little pull up, doesn't go. Battle for the rebounds. Tigers are going to get it. 3 Tigers were there battling Staten.
Nice push.
Arthur.
Good team.
They'll try to go inside. Blair's got it now. He's going to little pull up. It's going to be short. Going to run. Ooh, slapped and bailed out on that one.
Boy, that was
trying to run. Martin was a little out of control, and then Glenn got it out of control, and Tigers fouled him. Blair's with the first personal.
It's what you hate to see the most is when a player is out of control and there is not a chance in the world that shot is going in.
Yeah. Well, Martin was out of control pushing the ball, and then Glenn got it, and he was out of control in the catch and trying to go for the shot.
I think he was turned around even. It was going to be an over-the-shoulder toss.
Something from the Globetrotters.
Yeah. Something you do in a horse.
Golden. He's going to take it in. He's going to get bumped. Not going to get a chance. Ball going to go underneath again for the Tigers. Neither team in the bonus right now. Pioneers have 3 more fouls before the Tigers get there. The Tigers quite a ways from it. Only 2 team fouls. Dolan trying to penetrate, can't get away from Smith. Blair, nice cut, good pass and a foul. Golden's going to go to the line as Martin got him.
Nice dump to the postman, and then he didn't stay. He cut to the basket, found the open spot. I think that was a foul on one of the guards, but keep taking it in there, you may get the big man in foul trouble also.
He has 3, that's being stated. He needs to pick up that 4th as soon as possible. I say that, let me change that. He only has 2. Got those in the first half.
Oh.
2-point game. Ball gets back into Smith's hands, and he's going to set things up as didn't see it, but Martin gave a shove to Golden, pushed him kind of out of the way as he was hound dogging him all the way down. Now they go into Staten. Blair pushing and hacking and doing what he can. They get him with the foul. Playing hard defense in there.
That looked like a good strong move by a postman and good defending by
I think he just
postman.
moved his hands around enough that it looked like he whacked him.
Yeah.
But I thought, yeah, he was solid action, staying strong against him, doing what he can do.
Yeah. And he jumped, and that's
another one. But sometimes it doesn't matter if you jump or not. But you shouldn't, if you go straight up, they're going to call it, but
yeah. Nice look off
in the wing.
Good.
They're going to kick it around. Golden's going to have a look at it. Doesn't go. Got the backboard and didn't get much of anything.
Didn't get his feet set. I think he may have mishandled that ball.
Yeah, we've had some passes that have just been enough off or catches that hadn't been made that just kind of slowed things down a little bit and kind of messed up the look on everything. There you go. There's the question whether or not he can shoot from outside. Look clean, and Golden dribbles it off his foot.
36 seconds. Wouldn't be surprised if they don't get an easy one off the inbound here. They may pull it out.
Guy with some kind of play to either one of them. That being Hunter or Glenn. Smith's going to put it on the floor, pull it from the elbow. Doesn't go. Staten battling. What do we got? Jump ball. I'm going to call a tie-up. It's going to still be Stillwater's ball, so they'll run another play underneath. 38-35, Broken Arrow.
Down there and help Golden.
Smith spins, kind of forces one, can't go. McCurdy with it, he's going to push, and he's going to pull it back out, plenty of time. He's handling the ball, he's going to give it up to Golden. So the clock comes down to 10. Arthur in the side, puts it on the floor. Golden's going to penetrate, he's going to spin back, going to get it with the left and get fouled. Staten can't believe he picked up a third. Nice play right there by Golden. Taking it all the way. I think he knew exactly what he wanted to do and go at the big man with 2 seconds to play.
Yeah, Golden's got.
Am I missing something? Did the ball not go in again? I thought he made that shot.
No.
It didn't go?
No.
I was just hoping. Hope against hope. That's twice I've
Well,
seen the ball go through.
We're at an odd angle here with that backboard and can't quite see, but yeah, you're right. It was a little deceiving.
I thought it went in.
But Golden, I'm telling you, Golden's got the 3-point shot that makes teams have to honor him.
Smith throws it up there. It's too hard. Oh, my. So we're going to take a break. 38-37, Tigers trail it here in the BA Classic on AeroVision.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis, and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. It was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
352.
It's down.
All right, make the Tigers need more penetration like that they got from Golden to kind of, take the lead in this ball game. And he's got, like you mentioned, he's got when we were on the break, that he's got the shot that forces you to challenge him, and then he can blow by it.
That's right. That's hardest thing in the world to defend as a defensive player, is a guy that you got to honor his shot and get out there 19, 20 feet from the basket. But he's got the quickness to get around you in just a dribble or two. And then he's got his head up, and he's made a couple of great passes to teammates. Tigers doing a lot of really good things offensively. They're using their post man, which is really good.
Golden on the bench right now. McCurdy's in for him. It's going to be McCurdy, Dolan, Nagy, Sticka, and Arthur for the Tigers. Ooh, almost thrown away. McCurdy made that pass that's a little far to be throwing that ball. Tried to start the offense from beyond half court. Arthur outside and can't get over what he got.
Call off.
It is, yeah.
Off the ball there.
Little hold there by Longhorn, I believe.
Like a NHL body check right there is what it was.
Here you go. Here's who you want shooting free throws for you right now. Got it. So Logan ties it up with those free throws. And he gives the Tigers the lead. So let's see now what kind of defense the Tigers can put on. They've battled back now. They've taken the lead. Glenn out front almost loses it. It's going to go back to him. He's going to shoot a three. Doesn't go. Look good. Smith gets in there and get a foul is called. And who are they going to call? They're going to call Dolan, covered up like they thought it was him, but it's not.
I think it was Sticka.
Sticka, yeah. Sticka's third. Inbounding it underneath. It'll be Smith for the Pioneers. Tigers have Staten surrounded. Now he breaks free.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to go on Sticka again, I think, back to back. Yeah.
Boy, we had
Sticka's fourth.
offside help coming. And I don't think Staton was ready for that. We might have gotten a turnover right there.
Glenn gets, and now another foul. That's, I thought, all ball there from McCurdy, but I think they're going to get him with the foul. Yep.
I think he got ball first and then the arm on the follow through.
Talley and Golden appear to be getting ready to check in for the Tigers. Short.
Both teams are shooting the entire fourth quarter now on every foul.
And both just the 1 and 1, not yet to the double bonus. Arthur and McCurdy sit. Golden in, along with Talley. Talley had a few good minutes that he was in. He did some good things with the Tigers, got some rebounds. Oh, nice pass. Talley's going to take it in. He's going to reverse it, doesn't go. That one, you almost want to just jump back into the guy. Oh, they got a break ahead, and Glenn can't corral it and goes out of bounds. Tigers catch a break. But when you feel, when you're 6'3" and you're feeling 6'8" behind you and thick, a little intimidating sometimes.
Yeah, one more dribble and I think he'd have been in good shape.
Those girls pestering you back there?
I tell you, Kirsten. Tell Coach to run her.
Yeah.
A little bit extra.
Yep, bothers my partner up here. He can't have that. We are exposed to the elements, and what I mean by that is that anybody can come by and talk to us. Plus, it's very cold up here with the way the air conditioner seems to be blowing right on you and me, Nick.
We are right in the draft area here.
in the wind tunnel. Tigers go inside. Oh my goodness, they're all over him and all over him too late. I thought Barnes was trying to get a foul on the catch, it looked like almost, and he gets the catch and spins, and Staten gets his bucket. They lead it by 2 now, and he'll probably hit this because the way he's been shooting free throws.
He's getting a lot. He's getting a lot of calls because he's forcing the contact, which is good on his part.
Yeah.
I mean, you're taught to do that, and he's getting every call. I don't think there was any defensive contact right there on our part. Penetrating kick.
That's deep. Back iron. Talley, 3. Yes. Talley's 3 ties it back up. There's the play that Trey Young made so famous in high school. Get close to him, and Staten, he had to walk on that. Yes, he did. Staten appears to like to chat a little bit, doesn't he? Not only to the officials, but to the opposing player. Too bad we're not on the sideline where we can hear some of that stuff.
He hadn't said much when the calls have gone his way. First time one goes against him, he didn't like it.
There he is. Oh, what are we going to get?
Barnes on the hold.
Wow.
Set a pick and let his left arm get around the kid's waist. I could see that from up here. Official was
right
much closer.
Yeah. And he was looking right about where the pass was coming, or where Barnes was setting the pick too, right down through where the catch was going to be made. And Dolan had a wide open 3 as well. But maybe that's because the screen was set the way it was.
Yeah. Don't think he was quite set when he got that screen. He tried to compensate by reaching and grabbing. Help.
Good close out there to deny the 3. Glenn's going to try it. It's short. Good box out. Talley with the box out on the 3-point shooter. Dolan from the corner is going to take it over Staten, and he go! I thought it was going down. Good battle inside on the jump ball. That was a quickly whistled jump ball. It's going to go Stillwater way. Thought Talley had that and ripped away. I like the minutes he has given the Tigers today. Oh, got a sub coming in.
There's some of those key plays here that we've needed a big big rebound defensively we've gotten it. Our kids have done a great job of blocking out.
And back on this side, battling to get that offensive rebound.
That's a hustle play right there for Tally. I like it.
Hustle after it. Blair, he's trying to get there, run down by the Pioneers, but at least nothing was given up free. Staten's going to put it on the floor and go all the way in. Nice little move by the big guy.
That official was so out of place to make that call.
I don't know. It was a nice move by Staten. The big man did what he needed to do, but it shouldn't have been with it. I didn't see a foul.
Yeah, he's directly behind the play, and you can't make that call from behind. You just can't see it.
But, you know, you watch enough basketball anywhere, you see the college guys doing that, making that call. Blair, free throw line, couldn't go. A nice hustle there. Tally giving some hustle points. Golden's got the three and blocked. He hesitated, almost gave it like a pump fake. And that allowed Glenn to get over and block it. I don't know if he fumbled it again or not.
Just a little slow wind up on the shot. Something he'll need to improve. Yep. Sometimes that's just a bad habit developed over the years.
And Smith's able to get it away from Dolan. Take it all the way, and that's probably going to be a block. Yeah. It is a block. So Nagy called for the block. Smith going to the line, 3-point game. Tigers did have a 1-point lead, but that has since passed, and they've kind of been cold for a while. I don't know. They've scored 3 points.
Yeah.
Tigers scored 3 points.
We've
scored 5 points.
We've gotten 5. They've gotten 7.
But ours came up early because we took the lead.
Yeah. Boy, what nice gift right there. 2 missed free throws by the Pioneers.
See if the Tigers can take advantage. Tell you what, Smith is pestering Dolan when he gets the ball. Barnes too hard from the top of the key. Here comes Smith. I think Glenn thought about it for a minute, but he hasn't hit one from out there today. Still wanting to go inside, trying to whip the ball around, look for State. No, and they're going to get a hole, and that was, oh my goodness. Golden was there for the steal. Blair can't believe that call. He felt like the hold was the other way around, that he grabbed him. Oh, now they're shooting 2 free throws. So a lot of fouls lately on the Tigers of piling up. And the double bonus for the Pioneers.
I bet if you watch some Stillwater basketball this season, you're going to see a lot of 4 guys out and 1 big man getting the ball inside an awful lot.
And why wouldn't you?
He works hard, gets great position. He's a big target. And boy, they've got some shooters and penetrators around him.
Yep.
So,
well, they've got the compliment that's no small fry himself. And Glenn, I mean, he's probably 6'5".
Yep. He's been quick to shoot a couple of threes, so I think he's got some confidence out there.
Stick is going to take it right at Staten and bounces a couple of times on the rim, doesn't go down. Are they going to get Staten on the back? Somebody on the back. One of those two, Glenn or Staten. Who's it going to be? It's going to be looks like it's going to be Glenn. So they go with 25 instead of 44. So both the big guys have 3. Dolan's going to be at the line. Let's talk about this for a minute. We don't want this game to get quite over with yet.
I think they're trying to determine who got fouled. Wasn't the guy I thought
Wasn't
fouled.
that guy, was it?
'Cause if-
No. Yeah.
I thought Jared Barnes got fouled by Staton. I didn't see who Glenn fouled.
They're still trying to get the right guy on the line. Yeah, I didn't even think Dolan was down there. Yeah, now they're getting, let's see. Okay, they're sending Sticka all the way back. Nagy's going to shoot. Who do you think it was on? Do you think?
I thought it was Staton that fouled Barnes.
Barnes. That's what I thought Barnes should be shooting. Well, Barnes is about ready to foul Staton. Had his hand on the ball, and they were just kind of spinning around there together.
Nice.
Nice steal, Golden. And then Barnes almost throws it away. They're going to say it went off the hands of Whitebrock. Dolan inbounds to Barnes. Barnes going to get a pick from Sticka, and Sticka gets run over. Maybe Staton's not up that high, so he's not used to screaming out, pick. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I think he felt it. I think he was just trying to push his way through. Sticka did a great job of holding his ground, doing what you're taught to do.
Foul was on him at Longhorn. He has 3 also. Sticka gets the free throw. First points in a while for the Tigers.
I have a feeling that free throws are going to be big down the stretch, maybe even for both teams.
That one bounces high off the back iron and falls. Full court pressure, man-to-man all the way right now for the Tigers as Glenn comes up and relieves it. Barnes has got him. Oh, Golden almost with his second steal in just a few seconds.
Great job of anticipating where that pass was going. Beat the offensive player to the spot. Coach Wallace did a great job of catching Golden as he flew out of bounds.
Well, he had to make his choice. Am I going to catch Smith or am I going to catch my guy? Smith can come tumbling into the bench. They got to travel yet. Oh, we got a timeout.
Goodness. That coach got so lucky right there.
It's a 30-second one, so we'll keep it right here. 46-44. Both teams are in the double bonus. It'll happen on the next time the Tigers are fouled. 2:41 in the game. So do the Tigers keep dialing up the man-to-man pressure? You're going to see some trap maybe from them?
I think we've got to keep the pressure up because half-court game, we know exactly where the ball's going. That's about 2 feet from the basket to a big man. And we just don't have the personnel to stop that on the block. So you stop it with tough man-to-man pressure, put pressure on the ball so the passer can't find the big man. So if you can do that, frustrate them, getting out of their flow, we might keep the ball away from the big man. And he's proven he can score down there, and he also makes a lot of free throws.
Our thickness is at 6'4", 6'5" in thick. He's at 6'8", 6'9", maybe.
Right.
And he moves well. You know, he's not a cumbersome big man. He moves well. He's thick and
got good feet.
Yeah. So it's going to be tough. And you start double teaming, and then they just throw it up there, and he goes and gets it.
Yeah, I think Coach Wallace would give up a 3. I mean, you got to pick your poison right now as a team that's down 2. We know what happens close to the basket, so maybe take a chance and invite them to shoot an outside shot, maybe contest it if you can.
And as you mentioned, their threes have been short, so there's another, that's been the way it's been for them since the third quarter.
Yeah.
Sticky does a good job of fighting back around. They're trying to front him and force him over the top. Golden, Hound Dog, and Smith pretty good. And Nagy goes for the steal. Here comes Glenn's going to penetrate. He's going to pull up right at the rim, and he gets it. So Glenn's showing some nimbleness there to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. he takes it from
Get the
Cole,
ball off
looking
your head.
inside. We got timeout. Coach Wallace didn't quite like what he saw. Can we take a 30-second break here on Aero Vision? Tigers trail it by 4.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordVA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordVA.com, only in Broken Arrow.
I mean, tell me what you were talking about on the catch over here in the corner by Nagy.
Yeah, a young player, just a bad habit, caught the ball and put the ball right on top of his head. We're all taught when we're real little, triple threat, where you can dribble, pass, or shoot from a certain position. And, man, he's doing it again. He's doing what coaches want and looking at a certain player, but as a defender, he can get all up on us because he can't dribble or shoot from there.
Well, and Jameson's doing a good job. I'm sorry, not Jameson. Holly's doing a good job. Kobe Holly's doing a good job of getting out on him and forcing him to pick it up. But like I said, when you catch it, you got to just go ahead and break down right there. And then when the defender gets in, if he comes at you high like that, then boom, just go around him.
Absolutely. No,
he's not going to guard.
You can still look at that player that coach wants him to look at. I'm guessing it's a post man or some type of movement inside. But you can do that from the ball around your waist in that triple threat position.
Because you can come up pretty quick and throw it high, or you can just throw a bounce pass in there, depending on where the defense is. Got one of 2 was Nagy at the line. Glenn takes it inside. Oh, that's
good.
A travel. Little stutter there. And caught Smith. He was more open to go to the hole than he thought he was. He thought he was going to kind of be able to stop and just free things up. And he said, oh, wait, there's a lane. He was playing team handball. Thought he could take 2 steps and then throw it away.
Yeah, Coach Davis down there, I know what's going through his head. Hey, we're up 3. We don't need you doing that right there and causing that turnover.
Nagy all the way to the hole, and he's got it around the big man.
Nice penetration. See, I think that right there is going to be key for us down the stretch. We got to get that ball out of their point guard's hand, Smith.
Kobe Holly makes a nice drive, though, to give that 3-point lead back. Trying to free Dolan up and can't do it. He's going to run through 2 screens. Dolan's going to take it. He's put the ball on the floor. Short. Yep. Everybody was yelling short, I think.
No need to foul yet, boys. Play some D.
That time. 50 seconds left. Going to send the Pioneers to the line. I think Dolan maybe just fell back just a little bit when he took his dribble and shot that one going away.
I think we rushed that. Obviously we're running a set play for him to get that look. But we've got to realize when it's not there, we can keep running offense and find another one.
Yeah, you can run to the other side. Just move the ball over and rotate it again.
Well, it looks like we've got 4 shooters out there on the floor, so make that 5 now.
Arthur coming in, as well as Tally. Tally's had a big game tonight in the moments he's been in there. He's been all about the hustle plays, that's for sure. Tally wore 23 in the JV game. He's wearing 20, so I was like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Good drive. We needed that.
Going to get fouled from behind by Holly.
Well, it'd have been nice earlier in the game.
A group of Pioneers have 3 fouls on them.
I don't know what in the world was just called, but Tally ran smack dab into Staton.
Well, they said that Holly had pushed him from behind.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh, Arthur's just a little late to bed. Couldn't anticipate that a little better. The Pioneers mistake down underneath. Oh, boy, I thought someone's going to think, what? No.
Oh, goodness.
It'll be a foul. Arthur with the foul. Glenn will go to the line to shoot 2. Need some missed free throws here. You know, he left some short earlier, and that's when he drains.
Yeah, got to make the plays when they count. And Stillwater's done that the last couple of possessions.
Got them both. Tigers need to go down and get a shot up.
We're down, boys. Come on.
Gotta have one quick. Interesting. Who'd he call on that one? 21 apparently hitting. This is that what he said? Yeah, 21 with the foul. So it says Martin got him on the arm. Well, okay. Well played there by Nagy. Let's see now if he can cut the game to 2. Yes, sir.
Good, solid defense right here, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's play for that 10-second count. Trapping down here. Come and get this one. Get over here. Slow reaction time. Golden makes a play on the ball. That's not bad, though, to do that. They cross the 10, and so get it as quick as you can.
Yep, he's been successful on that a couple times tonight. I think Coach will be all right with that one.
Time out on the floor. It's going to be a full. Tigers trail it by a couple. We're going to take a break right here. 54-52, Pioneers in the lead. This is BA Classic on Aerovision. All right, Mick, we got gonna have a thriller down here in these remaining few seconds that we have. Pioneers on the line, 15.5 seconds to play. Smith will be shooting. Haven't really seen him. He handles the ball, but we haven't seen him do a lot of shooting. He's able to penetrate and score. Let's see what he can do from the free throw line. I think he hit a couple of others early.
Yeah, he was 2 for 2 last possession.
He got that one. Need a miss right here. He was smooth. Let's go, boys. Get a quick one up. Oh, he traveled.
No. Goodness.
Wow. You know, instead of coming down and let's just take who can get the first shot, they were looking for Dolan to get one, had a play set up, and Pioneers were having none of it.
Don't foul.
Yeah.
Dude, sorry. I think that official was 100% anticipating something, and there was no contact.
No way there was going to be a foul. So Tigers are going to drop game 1 here. And again, depending on what happens with the weather, that one, he gets, it's a bucket. Oh, the clock. No one started the clock, so a little bonus time, a little bonus basketball for the Tigers. That's going to be it. We'll blame Coach Spavital for that. Coach, I know you got to go. You got a meeting you got to hit to. Thanks for joining us. This is all we're going to be doing for the tournament, but we'll be back with more basketball throughout the season. Tigers will be at home Tuesday night as the Redskins come to town.
I'll tell you what, Steve, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to watch both these teams. I think we're going to have a fun group of kids to watch, both boys and girls.
Yeah, as the young ones mature, they're going to be much better come January. All right, so 58-52 is your final. Thanks for joining us on AeroVision. For Mickey Replogo and the rest of the crew here on AeroVision, this is Steve Cowan. We'll be seeing you again, hopefully against the Redskins on Tuesday.